Sometimes the world calls to you in a way that's impossible to ignore. It's a whisper on the wind, a longing that tugs at your soul, urging you to step beyond the familiar and into the unknown. For me, that call often leads to the wildest, most remote places on Earth, places where nature still reigns, untamed and magnificent. Today I want to share the story of one such place, Nosy Be, a small, enchanting island just off the northwest coast of Madagascar, where adventure and wonder await at every turn. They call it the Perfumed Isle thanks to the intoxicating scent of ylang-ylang flowers that drifts on the breeze. But to me it's more than that. It's a survivor's paradise, a sanctuary for life in all its wild forms. Here nature hasn't just survived the test of time, it has flourished, adapting and evolving in the most extraordinary ways. The forests pulse with life and every corner hides a new secret. Picture an island sculpted by ancient volcanoes, its rugged peaks softened by lush jungle, and its shores protected by vibrant coral reefs teeming with marine life. This is Nosy Be, a place where the land and sea are in perfect harmony. Beneath the sweet perfume of ylang-ylang you'll find the raw, untamed spirit of the wild. The air is thick with mystery, and every sunrise brings the promise of discovery. Many of the creatures here are found nowhere else on Earth. Isolated for millennia, they've evolved into some of the world's most unique and fascinating species. Even getting here is an adventure. Whether you arrive by plane skimming over the treetops or by boat cutting through turquoise waters, the journey is unforgettable. As you soar above the endless blue of the Indian Ocean, suddenly this emerald jewel appears on the horizon, promising untold wonders and wild encounters. My mission here is simple: to explore this incredible ecosystem, to witness its beauty firsthand, and to show you why these wild places matter, why we must fight to protect them for generations to come. This isn't just about spotting animals as you would in a zoo. It's about experiencing them in their true home, from the tiniest chameleon blending into the leaves, to the mighty humpback whale breaching in the open sea. Every creature here, big or small, plays a vital role in this living tapestry. So, lace up your boots, pack your sense of wonder, and get ready to step into a world where adventure is around every corner. We're heading deep into the heart of Nosy Be, a true wildlife paradise where the spirit of the wild still thrives and every moment is a chance to be amazed. The moment my feet touched the soil of the Nosy Reserve, I knew I was in a special place. The air was heavy and humid, thick with the smell of damp earth and decaying leaves. The jungle canopy was so dense that sunlight struggled to reach the forest floor. My guide, Jean, moved through the forest with a quiet confidence. He pointed out things I would have missed: a tiny frog, scratch marks on a tree, and the subtle change in the air. Our first goal was to find the black lemurs, the iconic residents of Nosy. Jean explained that we had to be patient. You can't just charge through the forest and expect to see wildlife. We stopped often, just listening. In the wild, your ears are your best tool. It was during one of these quiet moments that we heard it, a soft rustling in the branches high above. The adventure was about to get very real. Suddenly, the rustling in the canopy grew louder, as if the forest itself was holding its breath in anticipation. A dark shape leaped from one branch to another with incredible agility, barely making a sound as it moved through the leaves. It was a black lemur, one of the most elusive and enchanting creatures of Madagascar's forests. A whole family was moving through the treetops, their dark fur a stark contrast against the bright green leaves, weaving silently among the branches. The male was pure black, with piercing orange-red eyes that seemed to glow in the dappled sunlight, always alert and watchful. The females were a beautiful rusty brown color, their fur catching the light and giving them an almost golden aura as they moved. They moved with a grace and confidence that was breathtaking, leaping effortlessly from branch to branch as if they were weightless. These lemurs are unique to this part of Madagascar, found nowhere else on Earth, making them a true treasure of the island's forests. They spend most of their lives in the trees, feeding on fruit, leaves, and nectar, playing a vital role in the ecosystem by spreading seeds and pollinating flowers. Watching them, I was struck by their social nature, the way they groomed each other and played together, forming close-knit family groups. They communicated with a series of soft grunts and calls, their voices echoing gently through the forest, keeping the group connected. A young one clung tightly to its mother's back, wide-eyed and curious, learning the ways of the forest from the safety of her fur. We followed them for a while, keeping a respectful distance, careful not to disturb their world or break the fragile trust between us. Seeing these lemurs in their natural home was a profoundly moving experience, a reminder of the wild beauty that still exists in hidden corners of our planet. They are not just animals, they are the spirits of the forest, guardians of ancient secrets and living symbols of Madagascar's unique heritage. Their presence is a sign of a healthy ecosystem, a delicate balance that supports countless other species, both great and small, but they are also vulnerable, threatened by deforestation, habitat loss, and the encroachment of human activity. We are the guardians of their world, and it's a duty we cannot afford to ignore. Protecting these remarkable creatures means preserving the spirit and future of the forest itself. After the excitement of the lemurs, when the forest seemed to settle into a gentle hush, a new adventure was about to unfold. Jean motioned for me to slow down and look closer at the smaller details of the forest. He reminded me that the magic of Madagascar isn't just in its famous animals but in the hidden wonders that most people overlook. He was pointing at a branch that looked completely empty to me, just another piece of wood among thousands. Then he gently touched the branch and a part of it moved, so subtly that I almost missed it. It wasn't a twig at all. It was a chameleon, perfectly camouflaged and almost invisible to the untrained eye. It was a panther chameleon, one of the most vibrant and incredible reptiles on the planet. Its colors shimmered in the dappled sunlight, shifting from emerald green to fiery red as it adjusted to its surroundings. These creatures are true masters of disguise, able to vanish into their environment with astonishing skill. Their skin can change color in a matter of seconds, not just for camouflage, but also to communicate with other chameleons or to regulate their body temperature. We saw several more that day, each one a different work of art. Some with bold stripes, others with delicate spots, all blending seamlessly into the forest tapestry. Their eyes moved independently of each other, scanning for both predators and prey, giving them a nearly 360-degree view of their world. And their tongues, what an amazing tool! In a flash, their sticky tongues shoot out to snatch unsuspecting insects from the air, sometimes at a distance longer than their own bodies. Finding chameleons requires a different kind of skill than tracking lemurs. It's a test of patience, observation, and a willingness to slow down and truly see. You have to train your eyes to look for shapes that are out of place, to notice the subtle curve of a tail or the glint of an eye among the leaves. We even found a Brachysia minima, one of the smallest chameleons in the world, so tiny it could perch comfortably on the tip of my finger, yet still perfectly adapted to its miniature world. The chameleons of Nosy Be are a testament to the power of evolution, each species uniquely suited to its niche in this lush, ancient forest. They have developed these incredible survival skills over millions of years, becoming some of the most fascinating and mysterious creatures in Madagascar's wild heart. The adventure on Nosy Be isn't just confined to the land. The ocean that surrounds this island is just as wild and full of life. I traded my jungle boots for a diving mask and fins to explore this underwater kingdom. The water was warm and crystal clear, and as soon as I dipped my head below the surface, I was greeted by a world of vibrant color. I was on a mission to find sea turtles. Gliding gracefully through the water was a large green sea turtle. These animals are true survivors. They have been swimming in our oceans for over 100 million years. The waters around Nosy Be are a critical habitat for several species of sea turtles, and the turtles aren't the only giants in these waters. From August to October, the channel between Nosy Be and the mainland becomes a highway for humpback whales. To truly understand the wildlife of Nosy Be, you must visit the Lemurs Reserve. This isn't a park you can drive through, you have to earn your visit. The only way in is by pirogue, a traditional dugout canoe, followed by a trek on foot. The reserve protects the last remaining primary Samburano rainforest on the island. Inside the reserve, the rules are simple. Take only pictures, leave only footprints. The local guides are the gatekeepers and the storytellers of this forest. They know every path, every plant, and every animal call. The reserve is a sanctuary for so many of the species I've talked about. It's the best place to see the black lemur in its natural habitat. Every moment in Lemurs is a discovery. Protecting a place like Lemurs is a huge challenge. But the existence of this reserve is a testament to the will of the local community and conservationists. Lemurs is a beacon of hope. You can't talk about Nosy Be without talking about its smells. The island is famous for its plantations of ylang-ylang, vanilla, and other spices. As you travel around the island, the air is constantly filled with these incredible aromas. The scent of ylang-ylang is particularly strong. Walking through an ylang-ylang plantation is a unique experience. Local workers, mostly women, move through the trees, carefully picking the mature flowers by hand. The flowers are then taken to a distillery, where they are steam distilled to extract the precious oil. This industry provides a vital source of income for many people on the island. The same is true for vanilla. These plantations are a huge part of the island's culture and economy. On Nosy Be, there is a growing movement towards sustainable agriculture and agroforestry. Exploring a place as incredible as Nosy Be comes with a heavy sense of responsibility. You can't witness this much beauty and this much fragility without feeling a powerful urge to protect it. The threats are real. Deforestation, climate change, and pollution are visible dangers. The unique wildlife of Nosy Be is living on the edge. Conservation is not just a job for scientists and governments, it's a duty for every single one of us. It starts with making conscious choices as a traveler. When you visit a place like Nosy Be, choose local guides who respect the wildlife. Pay the entrance fees to national parks and reserves like Kobe. Don't buy souvenirs made from wildlife products. Your choices as a tourist have a direct impact on the ground. The lessons we learn in the wild should stay with us. It should encourage us to support organizations that are fighting to protect these wild places. Protecting places like Nosy Be is not just about saving animals. It's about saving a part of ourselves. It's a fight we must win. I have shared my adventure in Nosy Be, but the real story is the one that is yet to be written. It's your story. I want to invite you to explore this incredible island for yourself. Come and see the lemurs leap through the trees, swim with the turtles in the clear blue ocean. Let the scent of ylang-ylang and the sounds of the jungle awaken your senses. An adventure in Nosy Be will change you. It will connect you to the natural world in a way that you will never forget. When you come with an open heart and a respectful spirit. Support the local communities that are working so hard to protect their natural heritage. Be a traveler, not just a tourist. Be an explorer who gives back to the places that give you so much. And if you can't make the journey, you can still be part of the solution. Support conservation organizations that are working on the ground to protect its unique biodiversity. The wild is calling. Nosy Be is waiting.